Hey, Mr. Nintendo, over here. You busy, dude? Hi, I'm an indie developer. I make video games.
Yes. Good evening.
I'm a big fan of Mario. Wahoo! It's a me.
How terribly charming.
Hey, so can I get a Switch 2 dev kit? I'm working on a game called Samurai Sushi Train Tattoo Parlor, and it's so cool. My friends and I came up with it at like 2 a.m. one night when we were having coffee at a Denny's. So here's how it is: like, you run a tattoo parlor, but it's also a sushi train, so people are getting tattoos while they're eating sushi at the sushi train. And so you gotta do like multiple tasking, and then you're a samurai too. So like, you've been sent back in time from 2169, and in the future Japan has samurais again, and you have to also fight off space aliens using your samurai skills to protect your samurai sushi train tattoo parlor.
How delightful.
Yeah, so let me grab one of them Switch 2 dev kits, because this game is gonna be wet, bro. I'm gonna put it on PS5, Xbox, it's already on Steam. It's gonna be on the chain, man. So yeah, Switch 2 dev kit.
Allow me to get this straight. You would like a Nintendo Switch 2 development kit.
Yeah, totes.
You, a lowly commoner, would like to produce a video game for Switch 2.
Yeah, man, that console's wet, yo!
How dreadfully amusing that one so young, so naive, so simple dreams perchance to create a video game for the Nintendo Switch 2, the latest and most advanced hardware in the history of Nintendo consoles.
Huh?
What a fascinating, primitive creature you are. Your existence must be ever so blissful, wandering this dark, lonely world, draped in a shimmering shawl of ignorance. To believe that such a dull creature would be deserving of obtaining a Switch 2 development kit, well, it boggles the mind. Long has been the winter of uncertainty balancing on a precarious knife's edge of ruin, through which we have risen from the ashes renewed, a phoenix, basking and bathing in our own glorious light, to arrive here, to this very day, merely to suffer the heavens-defying insult of being asked for the gift of a Switch 2 development kit. A mere commoner cursed with an unspeakable name which begs the utterance, uncertain to be undeserving of even the breath with which it takes to mutter. A filthy peasant, an empty husk of some earthly creature, a vapid, condemnable visage of misery. But speak not, your drivel of visions of grandeur, of whimsical fancy, sailing through the stars. Your foul tone brings a shadow upon this hallowed ground. You, whose lot in the world is to consume, to savagely reproduce, to suffer, to die, you would wish for the grace and favor of a Switch 2 development kit. No, thou shalt not be honored with such luxury. You bring insult to this place, you ignorant animal. You, indie developer who demand the feast of a king, to lounge upon the saffron silk of royalty, you who have done nothing but brought shame upon the name of your father. Oh, if only he could witness you now in this moment of abject monstrosity. O ye who have accomplished nothing in this world, who hath befouled promise, tarnished prized trinkets, who hath betrayed fellowships, you are nothing. And you always will be nothing. There is nothing for you in this world, no treasure, no reward, no pleasure. Only crumbs for a mice among men, a mere infant, a soft, soft baby boy. And you, soft boy, my sweet child, be gone from my sight, return to the internet cave from whence you crawled, report to your contemporaries that you have failed. And day after day, the sands of time wretchedly drain from the squalid hourglass of your soul. You will continue to fail. You, soft boy, will never, never receive a Switch 2 development kit. I should have my gods dispose of you in the River Thames, but I feel some measure of pity for such a graceless creature. You soft boy may have a development kit for the original Switch. Count your blessings and rejoice that you should be honored with such a privilege as a Switch 1 development kit for you miserable soft boy until your final breath in this unforgiving, ravenous world will never have a Switch 2 development.
Oh, sick. My game just passed 2 million sales on Steam.
And how many Switch 2 dev kits would Sir like to order this evening?
Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you had a laugh. This is obviously not how it is, but I've heard from people that asked me to take a look at this topic, and I've seen people discussing having requested a Switch 2 from Nintendo. The situation of Nintendo not distributing dev kits for the Switch 2 widely is very normal. This is very normal, especially early in a console's life cycle. There's a significant amount that I cannot discuss because I do have a working relationship with Nintendo, and then I have agreed to a non-disclosure agreement when it comes to the development side of things. But this is nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to dramatize. It's just how it is. Early on in a console's life cycle, all the game engines that are allowing people to make games, those are still in development, and there's a lot to iron out when it comes to making sure things work properly, things are optimized, all the features are implemented. That takes a lot of time to sort out. I'm not stressed about it. When the time is right, when the game engines and Nintendo are ready to start distributing specialized versions of game engines, you know, Unity, Unreal, Godot, all the other engines, when they are ready, when everything is stable and they can make sure that everything's working properly and they have more stock for the development kit hardware, then they'll start offering that. Obviously, Nintendo would like more developers putting games on the Switch 2. There's going to be some time needed in order to make sure all the game engines are working properly for the general public when it comes to developers, and it takes time to have the stock ready when it comes to the development hardware. They're very limited in number, and Nintendo prioritized trying to make the console as available as possible. I have heard it's still tough to get the console in the United States. In Australia, it was pretty easy. I'm not stressed about it. In the future, the development kits and the development environment will be available when the time is right. I would strongly prefer to just wait until the development environments are matured and all the issues, not all of them, but all the major issues are ironed out so that we can get to putting games on the Switch 2 and making use of all the creative hardware and features on there. Okay, thanks for watching. If you want to see some other videos, I'll put them on screen, and I just want to thank my Patreon supporters for supporting me and making it easier for me to spend time producing these kinds of videos for you. Take care, everyone. I'll see you.